A curious island called Curieuse. Curieuse Islands, Seychelles. Presented by Holidays on Shoestrings. Curieuse Island, once called Île Rouge, Red Island due to its fiery red soil, is the fifth largest island in the Seychelles group. It is a little piece of paradise hidden in the Seychelles archipelago. Blessed with elegance and quietude, the island is the best place to leave our daily worries and stress behind. Managed by the Marine Park Authority of the Seychelles, Curieuse is a bioreserve which hides thousands of natural wonders. The well-preserved flora and fauna of the island makes it certainly the gem of the Seychelles. Lying approximately 2 kilometers off the northeast coast of Praslin, it is a 20-minute boat ride from Coco De Beach, Praslin, to Curieuse. On landing, we were treated to a typical Creole meal, which consisted of barbecued fish, chicken, sausages, Creole style, breadfruit chips, a couple of salads, and fresh papaya. A sanctuary for flora and fauna, the national park brings us as close to nature as anyone could wish. On this relatively small island, there is an intriguing and unique biodiversity. Curieuse is home to a significant collection of Seychelles endemic species, from giant tortoises and endemic birds to the world's biggest nut, the legendary Coco De Mer, which produces the largest and the heaviest seeds in the world. With the suggestive shape of its seed earning it plenty of attention. The island is the only other place apart from Praslin where the Coco De Mer palm grows naturally. The seed takes 7 years to germinate, and even then the plant may pop up in your neighbor's garden, and has even been known to appear a mile away, or so the guide told us. What makes this island so very unique is that it was used as a leper colony for almost 100 years. There are many remnants of this dark past, including the leprosarium ruins and the physician's residence. Interestingly, due to Curieuse Island functioning in this capacity for so long, its nature and unique ecosystem had begun to thrive as it was largely protected from human interference and undisturbed by major development. Today, only a few old ruins and the doctor's house, now converted into a national museum, are left. The island supports a variety of endemic flora, probably the remains of an old common flora species which disappeared on the mainland but has remained present here. Curieuse is home to hundreds of giant tortoises endemic to the Seychelles, which was originally exclusively found on Aldabra Atoll. However, they have since been introduced to many of the inner islands of the Seychelles to aid in breeding programs, such as the one on Curieuse Island. For me, these guys were really awesome. It really blew my mind just how relaxed and free they are on this island. These huge creatures can live up to 200 years and weigh up to 200 kilos. They eat almost everything from grass and fresh fruit to fish. We spent about an hour just watching them on the grass field. They are usually very hungry and spend most of their time eating or sleeping. We were told that it was safe to feed them banana peels, and they absolutely loved them and actually came awake the instant they knew bananas were around and literally chased us. As part of the conservation program, there is a tortoise nursery on the island where they are kept safe till they are 5 years old and then released into the wild. Our guide took us through the mangrove forest trail leading from Anse St. Joe's, the most beautiful beach on the island, to Bay Larrelly. This trail is roughly 1.7 kilometers long and took us about 30 minutes. Not a difficult trail, although it was uphill part of the way. We frequently stopped to admire the view and learn about the native flora and fauna. Like the spider having a splendid feast, and the mollusks all over, which we took to be empty shells. Lo and behold, these creatures literally came to life when the tide arose. One of the most interesting areas of the island is the mangrove swamp bordering Bay Larrelly. Here, 6 of the 7 species of mangroves known to Seychelles are found. A boardwalk built on piling goes through the swamp, allowing visitors to access the mangrove habitat even at high tide. Walking up to the viewpoint was fun, and the view utterly breathtaking. Our path led us through some granite rock formations that were absolutely mind-boggling. A seawall had been built across Bay Larrelly, forming a 40-acre pond in which hawkbill turtles were reared. Lack of success led to the abandonment of this project, leaving behind the causeway that was used by visitors to traverse from Bay Larrelly on one side to Anse Joe's on the other. Parts of the wall has since been lost as a result of the December 2004 tsunami. Talking about it, the guide told us something interesting about the turtles.
They went hiding on the mountains, and everybody was wondering what's wrong.
Why they are going up?
Why are they going up? Then 5 days after, when the tsunami came, this is when we knew. They already knew from that.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your friends about it.